Peace and love, y'all. I'm bringing you this exclusive report right here. Due to the fact that it just dropped and it just happened a couple of minutes ago, a couple of hours ago, and we was just talking about this last night. Me and the homie Megalodon Jay about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. But as the story breaks, you see, and this is something that we was touching on. Drake's house has been shot up. I don't know if this is fake news, real news, as far as the putting all of these little pieces together to make it a public thing, but it's surreal as far as all of the news media channels are reporting it. And that's what I say when I say fake news, real news. It could have I think that it did happen allegedly. But my thing is, like, I always think a little bit deeper, but I'm gonna give you the story, guys. I think maybe this rap shit is getting out of hand at this point. A lot of times these industry artists don't realize that once they start playing this game for money, sometimes the entourage and people that's involved in this shit take it to another level, without getting authorization from whoever the team or whoever is the lead or the head of their team. They just figure, like, you know what, we're going to retaliate or we're going to do something. I'm not saying that this is Kendrick's camp, but I know that Drake, since his popularity and notoriety and his fame and the money that he's acquired over the years with making those songs, a lot of people, a lot of artists, are probably hating on him. Whatever the case may be, he may have some other things going on. And this could be one of those things where once you become an industry insider, one thing that I've noticed that is a consistent pattern is that, yeah, you can blow up, but that shit is so temporary, it doesn't sustain. So that's just the story of it. Drake house just got shot up. They said somebody got shot. I'm gonna give you this report straight from the news anchor. This is fair use. We're just pretty much commenting and reacting on what just happened, and this is the story, guys.
And breaking news out of Canada, rapper Drake's mansion is at the center of a shooting investigation right now. Police in Toronto say one man was shot and is in the hospital. It comes as the rapper has been in the news for a highly contentious, very public, weeks-long feud with another rapper, Kendrick Lamar, which has been featured numerous diss tracks. However, there's no word on a motive for this shooting or any information that suggests those two are connected.
Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all. We're gonna find some other clips while we're on it because it's a 3 minute video. Let's see what the news is talking about, y'all. I know they got a live feed that's going on. This is Toronto. I think this might be Toronto news.
If you have a utility meter like this on the
I'm gonna skip all that, man. All right, this is another clip that I found for you guys. And I don't know, it seemed like the narrative that they trying to push, which is making me sick, but I don't want to, like, I try not to be judgmental with my fans. I want y'all to choose. You know what I mean? I try to stay objective. So pretty much it seemed like they trying to push the narrative like this shit is all behind Kendrick. I'm gonna let y'all hear what they're saying. Everybody got the same damn story, but y'all be the judge for yourself. Now the reason why I'm stopping it because I'm gonna give you some commentary in case these fools want to like trip over this little piece of news info. But like I said, it's commentary. I want to give y'all the up to date, the rundown as this shit is going on. I don't know. I might report on this shit a little bit later, but here we go. Now you see how Kendrick name keep coming up in the narrative. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Because this shit get crazy. Maybe the address on that not like us, or I think it was not like us. Maybe that shit shouldn't have been posted because it was all entertainment, I believe. But once the fans and the subs and the people and everybody start getting into the shit, it gets crazy. But they are trying to push the narrative like Kendrick Lamar has something like these guys got millions of dollars, guys. They are not gonna sit here and go on no rap shit, and it hasn't even got to that point yet. But this is a narrative that they pushing straight off the gate. Soon as now you got to pay attention to all of this shit because soon as the rap battle is over, then this story pops up and it continues to go on. But I want y'all to judge for yourself. Your brain is your brain, my brain is my brain, your brand is my brand, my your brand, my brand is my brand. I'm not getting into that shit. I just want to let y'all see what it is. So now y'all peep the spin. So you telling me that Drake lives in a wonderful neighborhood, mansions and all of this shit, and they got random shootings going on up the block. Shit remind me of the hood, man. Like, why would you have all that money to move to a upscale neighborhood that I'm pretty sure that these people that live there have lots of money, and you telling me like I got to worry about a shooting right up the block like 2 days later? Like shit, you might as well go to the projects if that's the case. But this is how they push this shit. I'm gonna just go ahead back to the video because I want to give y'all this video and I'm gonna commentate throughout the video so YouTube don't trip. But I'm gonna give y'all this story.
injuries, and they were still looking for a suspect seen leaving the area. Now, we've reached out to police to see, okay, is that shooting that was clearly very close to that connected to this one? They're just not saying just yet. We expect an update on this pretty soon, especially given the attention this is getting this morning right now. But the latest on this breaking news, a shooting outside of Drake's home happened sometime overnight. We don't have any further details. We don't know if the artist was there, but this is a pretty significant police presence in this neighborhood. This is as close as we can get. I was actually on the other side of the road here, and again, entirely blocked off by.
Now let's stop Marcia. And I think that's her name. This is not no pun to nobody. You'll go back to the video. Y'all know Drake wasn't shot because if Drake was shot, then y'all would have the damn information of him going to the hospital. That would be a bigger story than this shit right here. But y'all gotta peep the game how these people use words to manipulate and do all this shit, man. This, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Shooting outside of Drake. They ain't say Drake got shot. You even see it in the title. They ain't say Drake got shot. They said a shooting outside of Drake's Toronto home. We don't even know if this shit, I don't know, man. Um, Now I did research this shit a little bit before I dropped this, and they did say somebody did get shot allegedly, but I don't know if that's down the block or was that around Drake spot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and let this lady, I think Nancy or Marcy, whatever, Marcy or whatever the hell her name is, I'm gonna let her give the rest of her story.
Cruiser and we can not really see from this vantage point, but our chopper overhead was able to show us police in the courtyard of the home, and there's some yellow police tape up there too.
Okay, you've hit a couple of key points that I wanted to follow up on. So we don't know exactly what time the shooting occurred, Courtney?
No, and we're kind of going off of the other update from Toronto Police with that suggestion that they did investigate a shooting overnight at about 2 in the morning in the Bayview and Lawrence.
Pardon me, guys. Her name was Courtney. And if you can tell, the lady is talking about the time, but she's not talking about the location. This seems like a shooting that happened up the block, but I wasn't there. So I don't know. Let's let Nancy tell her story. Stories and storylines, I tell you.
Area. And again, they're not saying, okay, that's close enough to hear this is the same shooting, just not yet. They're staying pretty quiet on this one. So we're just waiting to get more information. But we do know this happened at the very least overnight, because first thing this morning, this is what neighbors in this residential area, I guess you could say, this is a very affluent neighborhood that we're in. They woke up to this heavy police presence and obviously a lot of questions about what
And didn't I say that? This is a affluent neighborhood. These people are millionaires, man. If they're gonna go shoot their gun, they're gonna go shoot their gun outside. If they're gonna kill something, they probably put it in the basement. You ain't gonna hear about this shit. So I don't know. Is the cops out there popping their guns? I don't know, man. I'm gonna let Nancy finish telling her story.
happened too.
Yeah, and to that, and I know you've just arrived on the scene, and for our viewers across the country, you kind of touched on it there too. This is an affluent neighborhood, but it's pretty open. Everybody knew where Drake lived. There is a lot of space between the houses. The homes are mansions. Have you had a
The homes are mansions. Come on, man. So you let me just let this commentary play, man. Let's just let Shorty tell what she got to tell, man. Say what she got to say. Cause I don't know, like the smoke and mirrors and shits and giggles, man. Y'all don't be fucking paying attention, man. But hey, it's a story.
chance to speak to anyone? Are people able to leave the neighborhood and drive out? Are things blocked off? Set more of the scene for us there, please. Again, for the benefit of our viewers across the country who aren't familiar with this area, we know in Toronto is the Bridle Path.
Yeah, so anybody who lives in the Toronto area likely is pretty familiar with this neighborhood, Bridle Path, big mansions. It's a gorgeous neighborhood, a lot of space between these homes too. In terms of the actual location where Drake lives as well, it is well known. A lot of people know he lives on this street right behind me here. As for talking to neighbors, I haven't just yet. Keep in mind, it's not as simple as kind of knocking on doors. I mean, I literally have to go up giant driveways, and I will do that. We just arrived here because this is a story that really broke only 45 minutes or so ago. So we wanted to get here, of course, first to give you this perspective. There are some homes along here, Marcia, that I see are within the yellow police tape. So I'll keep an eye out, of course, to see if anybody's going in and out. Other homes in the area, there's no impact there.
Let me get Lion Nancy off the screen. So pretty much they done came out here and there's a shooting in Drake neighborhood, and they ain't even like talked to none of the neighbors. None of the neighbors even came out to even give a secondary report on what happened last night or a couple minutes ago, or was it last night, or was it 2 in the morning? Was it 45 minutes ago? But anyway, guys, check out the story. Type it in your YouTube thing. I just wanted to give it to you first, let y'all know what time it is, let you know my perspective. Peace and love. Have a good day, man. Love y'all.